Yes. Hi, everybody. Good evening. I know I haven't put up any kind of notification that I would be going live. So I will be doing that instantaneously while I'm talking to all of you. Um, Good evening. How's everybody doing? How's life doing? Life is kicking my ass. But just so you all know, I am among you. I can absolutely what is it? What's the word? I'm not an alien, I swear to God. I can the thing where I reciprocate feelings. I do that. But welcome. I have picked my usual color of green and black, but I also have my baby Yoda on today because it is Star Wars Celebration weekend. And I love it so much. I'm gonna try to sprinkle that in throughout the stream this evening. But this evening, I have a special guest. I need to put up my banners because that's something that you should do at the beginning of your show. These are all of my handles. If you don't know me, get to know me. I am fucking adorable. As my next guest will often say, Mr. NavyMontel. Come on up, my love. Boop, boop, whoop.
Going on? How are ya?
Hi.
Hi! Oh my God! It's like it's How are
Hello, my
you?
friend.
How are you, my dear?
I am disheveled.
I thought you were black, but I guess we have to
I
let that
I
pass.
I I mean only
Wow.
three
Mm,
quarters twice removed on my
yeah.
daddy's
You know
side.
what? Giggity. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Oh,
Now
how are
I
you?
am good. I am. This has been. It's been a pretty interesting past couple of weeks, not gonna lie, but I've been so excited to appear on here because I'm really proud of you. I am so proud of you and everything that you're doing. Now, I will let you know that I want to bring more people in to watch you, so I have you streaming on my
Oh,
Twitch channel
sir.
simultaneously.
Oh,
So we got folks gonna be coming in. So if there's some questions they want to ask of the Lady Mandalo, I am going to be like,
please
all right, what do you
do.
want to know? I'm telling you, she knows it all right
I
now.
do. I do. I am heavy on the Mandalorian side. If you do not know, however, I don't have a dark saber, but I do have a green saber. That's my that's my shit.
That's her vegan saber.
My vegan saber. My eco friendly saber.
eco
Oh,
eco friendly, huh? Eco friendly. Gotcha.
yeah, it's cool. I love it. It's my best. This isn't my favorite one. My favorite one, before I break this one, is
Please
much
don't.
louder. No, oh, I've got four. It's fine. I got this one for free.
I wish I could get something like that for free. What the ham sandwich?
I won a raffle. That's it. I just lucky.
Oh, so you're part of the
Yeah.
Raflay generation. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yes.
You're
But
part of the Raflay.
I also have my other one. I want to get up and bring it out, but
It's your show.
fuck it. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold
There
on.
you go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's
But
go. Oh, give me your shit. Let's go.
and it comes in this lovely packaging,
Ooh,
all the way from the lands of Orland and O.
the Orland of O.
The Orland and O.
Oh goodness.
Um, oh my gosh. Well, while I'm unpacking this, Mr. NavyMontel, my frosty bearded Blerdicorn, why don't you tell us about yourself? You are, first of all, first and foremost, you are that
Ooh,
by which all should be judged, sir.
ooh, that is
It
sexy.
is. It is. It's my little bitch. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Ah, all the colors of the rainbow. It's got a nice hilt to it too. I can't do anything fancy.
See, now she's being a show off, y'all. You see this? See, now she's just being raggedy and just showing it off. Says, "I got mine. You don't have yours. I am sexy and you're not."
It
Oh my gosh.
is. It's Trey sexy.
It's just like Trey sexy. Oh my gosh.
Look, and it pulsates. It's so beautiful. Ah, it's
You
my
know what?
baby.
You better put the thing away before you put something out. Now,
On
mm,
the street. Wait, on the street?
no comment. To it,
Too easy. Low hanging fruit. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. Hi, everybody. Good evening. Oh, oh, how are you, Kim? Oh, Kamia, how are you, sweetie? Nice to see you.
Yay! Oh my god! Yay! What up, Queen? What's going on, Queen? How you doing?
Good to see you, beloved. Oh my gosh, I'm getting distracted because you give me so much energy, dude. Like all the time, all the time.
Is that why Chris brings me on, and now I'm on your show? Because
I mean,
I'm just like that. I can't help myself.
sir, no. Why wouldn't no? Everybody gravitates towards you, my dear. You
That's kind of
are.
creepy.
It's only creepy if they don't pay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I officially fucks with her. I officially fucks with her.
Yo!
Oh my god, this is gonna be so great. Oh my gosh, I love it. Let's go.
Y'all, wait till we haven't even seen each other in person, y'all.
No, my god. Oh my god. 3 months.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe it is 3 months.
Yeah. Almost to the day.
Wow.
If you all don't know what I'm talking about, Blerdcon, July 7th to the 9th. Get your tickets while you can because it is going to be a time.
It's going to be a banger. Absolute banger. Okay, so you asked me to do something earlier, so let me do this.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Blerds of all ages, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Once again, it's your frosty bearded Blerdicorn here on the room full of Blerds with the Lady Madelore herself. I am the most esteemed and honored guest for this most esteemed and honored lady here. She has brought me on. If you're watching through my Twitch, go follow her on the YouTubes, on the social medias. Go follow her because she is phenomenal. She is freaking amazing. And what's funny is if I were a woman, it'd be her. It'd be her.
I know that tracks.
It's straight up. That is kind of weird though, because you and I vibe on so many levels. It's weird.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
weird. Matter of fact, how our birthdays are how far apart?
Wait, is it 2 days? Is it 5 or 2?
I think it's because I'm the 16th.
No, it's 3. Oh. I'm like, I know it's a number. I know it's not more than 5, but it's more than 2.
It's weird. It's so weird. But you know what? I thank you so much for inviting me on. I've been hyped for this all day. I got all of my content creation out of the way so that way I could be here.
Well, I got my BS piece of job out the way, so I'm glad that I could have you here this evening.
Yes, BS piece of job. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Wow.
Sorry. Okay, wait. I gotta get serious because the two of us, we will talk about absolutely nothing for at least an hour and a half.
I know. Shh. You don't got to be. Really?
We gotta draw them in. If we tell them what you're getting into ahead of time,
they'll be all right. It's the feeling. It'll go away. It'll be all right. It'll be perfectly fine.
It'll be totally fine. Everybody, who I don't know, well, the people that know me, they know me by the name of Kira. Usually in the middle of the street. Do not call my name in the middle of the street. I will fully ignore you. I will let you know that in advance. I don't care if we're at a con. I don't care if the room is on fire. Do not call me that. But I also go by the name of Lady Mandalore. And you are watching Roomful of Blerds in tandem with Mr. NavyMontel, who wrote Catnip.
Yep, on Twitch.
Also on the Twitches.
Yes.
Oh, we got a double Twitch.
There's medicine for that, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah. You got to get some sleep.
No, I don't. I go to bed at 2 a.m. That's
no, for the double Twitch. The double Twitch.
No, then that's 3 a.m. So yeah.
That's 3. Okay, well then, all right, fine. Okay.
So what is going on? How have you been?
I have been wait a minute. This is my show. Wait a minute.
I mean, I can ask my friend how she been. Good grief.
Fine. I won't be Capricorn about it. I'm doing well.
Good, because I am.
I see. Look, I know you are. I'm gonna let you have it, but I'm gonna get it on the back end. Don't worry.
Yikes.
See? I am doing fine, sir. I really want to get to know you better. I know we cool. Mm-hmm. I know we was it simpatico and all that good stuff.
Muy simpático.
Muy simpático.
Muy.
But how did you get started with where do we start with how you got started?
Wow.
Okay, here's my intro question that I have decided to ask everybody going forward.
Okay.
What was your gateway into nerddom?
Comics at the age
Your
of
gateway
8.
drug. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet.
Comics
Not
at the
cute.
age of 8. Well, if you goodness. If you had to really judge a gateway, it had to be Saturday morning cartoons.
Okay.
Because that was where the imagination bloomed for me. And Saturdays were sacrosanct. You knew that when 6 a.m. rolled around, you were up, you went to your cereal, you had on your pajamas, and you sat in front of that TV, and nobody fucked with you. Nobody. From 6 a.m. till noon, your parents had a break. They could do whatever they wanted. If they wanted to get busy, they could, because it wasn't like they're going to knock on the door. Mom, I'm hungry. You got all access to the kitchen. And I stayed with my grandmother. So, right? So from there, I jumped into comics. And comics have always been one of my main passions, because to see stories in front of me was always captivating, and to emulate certain heroes that I just gravitated to, and that was the Porsche that got me started. So, and it went from there.
I like it. A little bit of what is it? Going from
humble beginnings.
What is it? Pills to heroin.
Wow. Wow. I'd like to think it was more ecstasy, but okay, I guess. Jeez,
no, that was the middle ground. That was the middle ground. That was just
trying to destroy anything. I'm probably like a party drug. It's like, let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Oh God, you're bringing back memories. Jesus. Anyway, oh God, my gateway drug was Voltron. 100%. I know exactly what it was. It was those goddamn lions. Every weekend, those lions got my ass. I had the little magnetic boards. I had the pieces that you could actually interlock with one another. It was cool. It was so cool. I loved it.
Mine was Space Ghost.
Oh, the Hanna-Barbera specials.
Yes, because you had Space Ghost, Herculoids, Johnny Quest, Frankenstein Jr., Mytor, Galaxy Trio, The Impossibles. The list went on. Hanna-Barbera had their own superheroes, whether they were funny or serious. And it was everything. It was everything. They even had a superhero genie. Kazan. His name was Kazan.
I think I've heard of it.
It was a white girl and a white boy on top of riding on a flying camel. And whenever they wanted to bring him, they just put their rings together. It's like, Kazan! And he always laughed like, ho, I will do what I can. Don't you understand? Everything was a rhyme.
I know what that is. Oh my God, that's wild. It's what is it? It's bringing back a memory. Like
I know on the edge of your mind.
It's I'm like, I know I heard it, but I don't remember watching it. I know I heard it though. Somebody had me plop down in front of a TV somewhere.
And that was where it started for me. And that's when I realized there were superheroes out there that were animated. And from there, I earned the title of nerd in my family, because every time they saw me reading, hey, nerd. My uncle, God rest his soul, I was reading Lord of the Rings, and I was reading The Hobbit, and I was really interested in this. I was reading it, and he comes in. I'm staying with my grandmother, and I'm reading the book, and he's coming in. Hey there, nerd. I look up, and there's this 7-foot tall, what the hell, staring up at me. Hey,
Jesus.
What are you reading?
A book?
The Hobbit? The what? The Hobbit. Nerd. And then he walks away.
Oh, that's fun.
My vengeance was my grandmother in the kitchen. Stop calling that boy a nerd. I'm telling you, he's reading like he's supposed to, unlike your ignorant ass.
I mean,
You ever giggle reading J.R.R. Tolkien? It is such a religious experience.
while you're not looking at the single word on the page, listening to your grandmother.
Oh my gosh. Close your eyes
Just
and just start. I love you. I love you, lady. I love you.
I love you. You're my favorite. I know I'm
So-
your favorite too.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, she's so amazing. She's so amazing. So that was my gateway. And then it just took off from there.
That's great, man. That's great. So fast forward.
Mm-hmm.
Elementary school, high school, college, second college, Navy.
Yeah. Don't call me out like that. Wow. Wow, I did go to
I
college
speak.
twice.
Listen, look, I was guessing. I'm talking about myself.
You did right. You were right along the lines. Like I did go to college twice. Well,
I did just shit. Well, it happens. It's all right. Everybody,
all right.
yeah. Just double
I
up on
proved
it.
I can
It's
get
all
through it. So congratulations.
Better than some. Myself. I'll talk about myself anyway.
Okay.
Everybody has something to contribute to society, whether you go to college or not.
College is trash, honestly. College is trash. All it is it's a 4-year test. It's a 4-year test. If you can get through college, you can keep a job.
an expensive 4-year test at that.
Mhm.
Like it does not. Anyway, we're gonna get off onto a tangent that I really don't want to go down. We could talk about this after we get through our more important nerd things. Okay. We have something in common. And it is the promotion of the little people. How did you get here? What path have you been taking? And when did you realize that you wanted to start doing this whole situation?
You know what? That's the only word that you use to describe it. It's really weird because when I started getting into YouTube and I started watching videos, the more that I watched, the more that I noticed that there were no Blerds of my age range encouraging, inspiring, motivating, and showing that it's okay to love everything geeky and nerdy out here.
Mm-hmm.
And even less black nerd, Blerds, black nerds, us. There was less of that. And I said, I've been loving this for years. I still remember getting beat up on my grandmother's porch for reading a comic book, Black Panther, no less.
Oh,
And when I saw that, I was like, yeah, most of y'all don't understand what it means to get bullied. So I said, you know what? For better or for worse, I'm going to start my YouTube channel. And it will be 10 years ago, June, that I officially started Road Catnip. 10 years ago this year.
No.
2013 is when I made my first official video at my job at the store. I literally took a tour from the back of the store. If you go to my channel, I walked from the back of the store to the front, did a quick tour, went upstairs, sat down one of the game tables, and finished it up. Video lasted, I think, maybe 5 minutes.
Wow. And
from there, I went from it, and I was from the cell phone generation, Hey everybody, what's going on? How you doing? How's life treating you? Good. I want to have all these funky ankles and mean absolutely nothing. And that was me. Couldn't afford any of the fancy cameras and equipment. I said, I'm gonna work with what I have. And I just started from there because I didn't think there weren't enough voices out here of people of my age that love what we love, because we're crowded by all of this nonsense, by these so-called YouTube stars and these people and these influencers. Who are you influencing? You're influencing an ulcer. You are influencing appendicitis. You are influencing gingivitis. That's what you are influencing. You are influencing pancreatitis.
Pancreatitis.
Yep. Pancreatitis. You are heck, athlete's foot. That's the case. You're a walking disease. That's what you are.
And I can't.
And while I was doing this, yeah, I wasn't expecting to make money off of YouTube. That was the last thing on my mind. I just wanted to put out messages that somebody saw, took heart from, and that gave them confidence and even a boost to get to the next day. I look at my views now like, okay, 25 people saw this video. That means 25 people watched and liked it. 100 people saw this video. 1,000 people saw this video. They like what I do. And the evolution came from there. And it was about halfway through there, I decided I'm going to start doing on Instagram. Same reason. Again, you have all of these people out here younger than me who are speaking out, but we don't have enough older Blerds out here speaking that it is okay, that you don't have to worry about the old heads out here hollering and screaming that that's immature and you should be doing this. This is not what black folk do. I swear, if I hear one more, pardon my French, say that this is not what black folk do, the first thing I'm gonna ask is, according to who?
Who are you hanging out with?
What corner are you still hanging out on there, sir? Because it didn't work out for you in the 70s. It damn sure ain't working out for you in the 2020s.
I mean, I could talk to I could talk to at least, if I ran into several random people on my block here in New York City, anybody that's over the age, I'm going to even say closer to 60. I know I'm going to run into at least 5 people out of 10 that were into something or wanted to be into something, but couldn't find anybody.
Wow.
I was having that conversation with somebody last night, 2 nights ago, about, we're out here, people are out here. We have a whole generation behind us that were reading this stuff. There's no way that these comic book series survive this long without having a mass appeal. It's popular culture, and it's not just for the white folk.
But look at the mass appeal, unfortunately. And I've always had this thing about the phrase itself, popular culture. Why is it popular now when it's been around for years? Oh, because somebody shiny and famous decided that, I'm going to just like this. I like Superman. Now you got all these fanboys and fangirls liking Superman because of that one person. And my question was, why?
Oh no, I'm talking about the people behind us, people that were around when the very first comic book issues dropped.
But they didn't
have social media like that. So how did they last this? That's what I'm trying to say.
Word of mouth. If you get around the right people and you stick to your tribe, because no matter how much social media is around, everyone has their tribe. If you find your tribe and you vibe with that and you still love it, and it is a part of your being, then you don't have to worry about whether you're accepted or not. You have to worry about if you're seen or not. What do you see within yourself? And that's part of my mission too, to bring Blerds from the dark into the light. Because there are some who have been told and been convinced and even brainwashed that loving anime and gaming and comics and reading and conventions and cosplay and all of that is a no-no. You need to live the American dream. Bitch, what?
Dream?
I'm sorry.
Whose dream?
Let me.
Who's asleep?
Do not talk to me about the American motherfucking dream, because I'm still trying to wake up from the nightmare that I've been put in the first damn place. Seriously? Don't let me get into this. Come on.
I apologize, sir.
No, you're fine. No, you
flare
are
up
fine.
your ulcer.
I have no ulcer. I pooped it out years ago.
It's just my kidney stones. Keep my kidney stones in me.
Oh, you have them. You know what I have? I have the infinity gems. They're imbued upon me. They will never cause me pain because I am stronger than I've always been.
Oh, brother. All right. Is it time for a segue? Hold on. Maybe.
Uh-oh. I'm scared.
Oh, okay. So we've gotten into
Oh, why did I grab my D20 out of the living room? I swear to God. I swear to God.
Ah,
I
I
should have
want
known.
to talk to you about tabletop games in general. I
Okay.
have not been able to pick your brain about anything. I haven't. I
I
haven't.
am
We've been
here.
talking about all this other noise and news that's been going on in the universe. I want to talk to you about some D&D. I want to talk to you about Settlers of Catan that I know absolutely nothing about. Nothing. Speaking of which, I know that the creator just recently passed away. That's the only reason why I even knew
Mm-hmm.
about that game. I know that it was one of the most popular games in history.
It still is.
Jesus, Mary.
It still is.
And this is what I'm talking about. Nobody's talking about these things. Like,
That
where do like it's this is the thing. If I wanted to play, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go to play these damn games. I don't know. I don't have any people. Like, I know social media is out there. If I typed in Settlers of Catan and it's a game room, that's fine. But I don't want to play with certain people. I don't want to play with certain people. Certain people is weird. I want it to be in a safe space where people aren't going to judge me for being a woman.
Wow.
I'm just gonna say that. It gets awkward, or the obligatory. Oh, you like games? I don't want to have that conversation. I really don't. I just want to come here and learn. Like, just school me on some Settlers of Catan so we can go about our life. I need to learn. I have never played Magic: The Gathering. I
Okay.
have never played Yu-Gi-Oh. I got something for you.
She gonna make me lose my mind over here, y'all.
I do got something.
Hey nephew, what's going on, man? Got one of my nephews popped up on my Twitch channel here. What's going on, sir?
Hi. I have no idea who you are because I can't see because I'm not in this. I can't see behind my head. But hi, good evening. I'm the worst. I'm not the
Whatever.
best.
Shut up.
There we go. Oh, what you looking at? Who you? What this? What
That's my
this?
nephew. That's Shy Guy. That's my nephew. What's
Don't
going
be-
on, sir?
Don't be shy. Don't be side eyeing me.
He is one of my You know what? He is one of my longest subs at on my Twitch channel. So I appreciate him.
Hi. I'm glad you looking though. So, I was walking through the land of Harlem, a year ago now, almost actually.
Okay.
And I just happened upon I want to say it was a breadcrumb trail of these lovely cards. I don't know if I can.
Holy Moses. Okay.
And this is how many cards I found.
What in the world? Really?
Yeah. Littered along Lenox Avenue in Harlem. I mean, like, I don't know if somebody was
Somebody's kid
mad,
got frustrated. That's
they
what that is.
frustrated, or beat up, one of the two. They had to run for their little lives, and I feel very bad. However, small child
I
in
got
Harlem.
nothing.
If you know that you lost these cards last year, I don't know how to do this.
Oh, they
I
ain't
can't
getting them
help
back.
you.
No,
They
they
ain't
ain't getting
getting
them back.
that's what I mean to say. You ain't getting them back.
Find us keepers, nigga.
I will let you know that they are well cared for. They are still in pristine condition. You do not have to worry about them being, cast into the middle of the street.
I see the Naturia card on the top of the deck there.
Is that? Ooh,
It's Naturia Cherry, isn't it?
Oh wait, is it? I don't know. No, Vernulcif of the Thawing Mountains.
Oh, okay. Because it looked like a Naturia card. Sorry, I see certain colors.
I mean, no, but I think I do have one of those because it sounds familiar. And I don't know shit about shit. But that particular name sounds familiar.
I'll teach you enough to make you dangerous, but the rest will be up to you.
Okay, and up to chance.
Stupid. Oh my god. I can't.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite tabletop game?
Ooh. I have 3 actually.
Ooh. No, you got to pick a favorite, baby.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna make it hard. I can't make it easy. I can't go easy on you.
All right. Okay, of the 3,
okay,
my favorite is Flux.
Who is
Flux? Is a tabletop card game. Okay. The object of the game is you start out simple, you draw 3 cards, and you play the cards.
Mm.
But during the course of the game, you have cards that have rules. These rules come into play, and you can change the complexity of the game by changing the rules. It's a
Are
very simple game. It's really simple because you literally start out, okay, you start out with 3 cards in hand. The first rules in play are draw a card, play a card. Simple, right?
okay.
That's the hard part.
Huh?
After that, you'll get cards that say, okay, draw 3, play 1, or draw 1, play 3.
Okay.
Or it could go in any direction. See, the goal is you have cards that are called goals. That are called goals. And you're trying to fulfill those goals by having cards in your hands called keepers. If you have the right keepers that match the goal, you win. But your opponent is going to try to shut you down by playing their cards, changing the goal, changing the rules.
Okay. Okay.
It's legal asshole.
I was gonna say that's what it sounds like.
It's legal asshole game.
Oh, I like that. That sounds like all right. Are they just like phrase cards, or are they like these? Okay.
No, they're phrase cards.
Okay.
And what I love about Flux, it has different themes. You have a Cthulhu theme, you've got a Doctor Who theme, you've got Batman, you've got Alice in Wonderland, you got fairy tales.
Why doesn't anybody talk about this?
Because once again, you have some people who are comfortable in what they're familiar with, and they are afraid to delve outside of something that doesn't involve, wait for it. Get over here, you nerd. Get over here. Doesn't involve one of these. If it's outside of this realm, it's foreign. It's scary, and they don't want to do anything with it. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Since 2004. I've been playing a card game called Vanguard since 2012. I've been a Yu-Gi-Oh! Judge since 2006. I love tabletop gaming because games like Flux, you have your friends in front of you. You're playing against people in real life, not virtually, not over headphones, not with a microphone. While this stuff is all nice and shiny and stuff, it takes away from the human experience, the interactivity. See, communication it's being crippled in the Blerd community because everybody gravitates to a camera, a microphone, headphones, computer screen, keyboard, whoop-de fucking ding dong. That's great. That's great if that's all you are all about. But this is not my generation. My generation, we play Monopoly in front of each other. We play Parcheesi in front of each other. We play games with each other. So though you have never been exposed to it, that's all right, because the opportunity is there, which is why I'm honored that I run the tabletop gaming room at Blerdcon, because I bring a game library with me. I have friends from Wizards of the Coast who bring Dungeons and Dragons, and we have 4 tables. We run different tournaments. Last year was the first time we ran a Magic the Gathering and a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament successfully. People can check out board games anytime, day or night. If they don't understand how the game is played, that's what I'm there for. And we walk through the process of the games.
Okay.
There are outlets. There are even gaming cafes where that's what they do. They have a board game library that you can sit down and you can play. There are some, I know there's some in New York, they do that.
I only know of one, and I think it's Common Grounds, and it's over by NYU in the West Village. That place is this big.
There's more than that. My friend Lauren, who goes by Toasted Marshmallow, she is.
Oh, I know her.
Yeah.
How are you just gonna name drop like that?
Because you want to know where these gaming cafes are? Go talk to her.
Okay.
She knows where they're at. She goes to them.
Okay, I'm gonna bother her. I don't know her from Adam. She don't know me, but I'm gonna bother her.
But see, if you don't know who to go to, again, name dropping, people are like, why are you gonna say someone's name out? Because if they didn't want their name being out there, then it wouldn't be known. it wouldn't be known in the sphere. Tabletop gaming is an art form that is lost because everybody's gravitating to the easiest, the brightest, the shiniest platforms out here for gaming. Now, I don't begrudge people who play video games because I play video games.
Same.
I'm not a fanatic. But if you sit there and you say, hey, you want to play in a D&D campaign, I've got my dice. I've got everything I need. All I need is a table, rock and roll, get some snacks, get some sodas. Let's go.
I want to play a campaign while we are at BlerdCon.
All you got to do is come to the room.
How long?
The way we set it up at Blerd, they're 3 hours. If you're beginning, you have a 3-hour slot. And that's how the D&D, the Dungeon Masters will guide you. So you don't have to come into it with any knowledge already. It's not required. The desire to play is the requirement.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Oh boy, I want to ask you so many questions. There's so many questions that are in my head and I can't get them organized.
Then just throw one at me. Just throw one at me.
Okay. With
bump organization, we Blerds. We don't have to be organized. We enjoying ourselves. Let's go.
Just follow along. We gonna get you there. It might take a couple of back alleys in order to get there. You might get hit a dead end or two,
Yeah.
but we gonna
New York back
reverse
alleys. I'm not
it.
fucking with y'all.
Now we cool. We cool. Hey, listen, look, there's some fire ass restaurants in some of these back alleys. I'm gonna let you know right now.
And there's some back alleys that you should stay in the back alleys.
I mean, that's fair. I don't live in the dark lands.
Oh, you know what?
I'm just.
I can't with you.
I do not live in the dark lands. What is the shadow realm?
You're okay.
No. I would like to know.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I can pull this in. I'm sorry, everybody. It takes me a second, but I'm gonna get you there. With the Dungeons and Dragons movie that just came out. Did you see it actually?
Yeah, I went and saw it the other night. I'm gonna see it again. That movie was fire.
It was good.
Oh
it was
my God.
So surprisingly good.
This
is the second time I'm talking about it. It was.
I'm not a fan of Chris Pine, but I vibe with him because he pulled off.
He
that
did it right. He did it right. Well. And that okay. All right. Here's a segue. We're going to talk about this movie for about a good 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. I don't know.
Got it. Half an hour. Got it. No problem.
No problem. And then we're going to go into actual D&D. So, what did you think about this movie in terms of its representation for Dungeons and Dragons?
They nailed it.
Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
From the characters, the setting, because they stay accurate to the realm itself. You know, when they were mentioning, settings like the Underdark, Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, I'm geeking in my seat because I'm like, I know what that is. I'm like, and I'm losing my mind. Oh my gosh. When old girl turned into that owlbear, the funny thing is, all of us who play in D&D is like, oh, it's an owlbear.
Yeah.
Owlbear.
Yeah.
It's an owlbear. Now, what's funny is there were maybe 7 of us in the theater. We were like, oh, owlbear. Owlbear.
Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks. Yeah.
Like, what is that? Owlbear.
It's an owlbear. What don't you understand?
It was great. They did it magnificently well. The story was very well done. Honestly, I enjoyed just seeing it because I've never seen the other Dungeons and Dragons movies that came out, but I saw pieces of them. I said, y'all need to be beaten at the stake.
Yeah. See, the reason. Go ahead. I'm sorry, hon.
No, it's no. Was it Damon Wayans, Tom Wayans? One of the Wayans brothers was in them.
We don't talk about that though.
Yeah, because he shouldn't have been in the damn thing. See, the key to it, what made it interesting is, and what a lot of people don't know, is that the actors played Dungeons and Dragons to understand the characters. Chris Pine's character was a harper and he was a bard. People were like, why is he playing with the mandolin all the time? Because he's a bard. That is part of his ability. Bards sing their spells and their cantrips. That's what they do. He's not just following around. It's what he does.
Mm-hmm. That is okay. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I've come across a couple of people that have had their interest piqued.
Mm-hmm.
Now they want to play. Now, or it goes the other way around. They want to go see the movie, but they think that they need to know everything and anything under the sun about Dungeons and Dragons. And I'm like, baby boo, this is your game. This is the doorway to go in. This is the entryway. This is the lowest level that you can get in on this thing. You don't.
This is your iron gate into Faerun.
Yeah.
You want to be a part of Faerun? Just walk through the door.
Just walk through. It's that simple. I think this movie did an excellent job of being just a movie.
Agreed.
By itself.
It wasn't trying to overwhelm you.
No. You take that title, and I said this in the last episode, you take the title, you take Dungeons and Dragons out of that title, it's just a movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a movie. If you don't know anything about Dungeons and Dragons, it's still a good movie.
Very good.
But if you happen to know a little something about a little something, this is
here's the however comma.
It's peak Dungeons and Dragons. This is the best Dungeons and Dragons movie ever.
They nailed this. They nailed this. They did such an amazing job of capturing the spirit and the vibe of the adventure.
Everything. I'm all right. I'm sorry.
Breathe.
I'm geeking.
I can tell. I see the twitching. I see the twitching. What the hell?
Okay. It was so well. The fact that they were able to capture the essence and not lose it of a paladin, of a warrior, of a I don't want to say magician, but that's the word that's coming to my mind. Sorcerer, thank you. And adhere to it. And if you're just learning the game and you don't know what chaotic good is versus chaotic evil, things like that, you can still be attached to it. There's no gray area unless you're, one of the mid-range people, which there wasn't in this movie. There
were a lot of NPCs, and that was it. That's what it was all about.
And that's it. And then you go about your lives. But this is the best way to introduce people into Dungeons and Dragons.
Agreed.
Like Stranger Things is cute, but it's not.
It wasn't the best introduction.
It's not. It's like something shiny over here. If you want to look at it, it's over here. But we're not going to give you. we're not going to go too deep into it. We got a whole story that we need to tell, but we're going to use this.
So shiny.
It's so cute. Oh my god, it's brand new. What do you do with this thing here? Yeah, that is that, but this is not that.
No,
this movie is not that.
No, they took the storytelling element very seriously. Yeah. Very seriously. But they made it fun, so it didn't overwhelm you.
Yeah. It was a nice easing into a warm bath, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Full of D20s.
Dude, easy rolls. That's all I want.
I didn't tell.
I had a 20 on it.
I know, right? I didn't tell anybody this, but what's funny is I'm superstitious when it comes to being around anything D&D. So when I did go see the movie the other night, I took 3 of my D20s and had them in my pocket.
Stop it.
So I'm sitting there at my seat laughing my butt off, and every time there was a fight scene, I was secretly rolling it inside my hoodie.
It.
And I would kind of look and go, okay, that works. Okay, I can see that happen. Okay, did you say? Yeah, he fucked that up. He fucked that up real bad. Wow. And I kept looking down, and I'm pretty sure people were like, "Why does he keep looking down? Is
his phone in his hand? What's he got?"
My phone was in my pocket. I was like, "Fuck. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna need you to fix that. That's not how that shit works."
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, with that said, How easy is it to get into Dungeons and Dragons?
It's very easy. The only requirement is to have an imagination, an appreciation of telling a story. Um, One of the things that draws people into D&D are the dungeon masters, the people who tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
You have magnificent ones, you have great ones, and you have ones that barely learn how to read. I'm sorry if you feel like I'm gunning for you, but there are some people who get into the game for the wrong reasons.
Mm-hmm.
They get into it because it's trendy. They get into it because it's the end thing. Now, those of us who've been playing for a number of years will tell you, nah, this is a commitment because you want to be a part of the story. You want to be able to have a party to roll with, make decisions. And that's what, and someone asked me, how do you describe Dungeons and Dragons? I said, D&D is basically
It's hard
have
to
you
describe.
do you
It is.
remember it's like choose your adventure.
Yeah.
It's just like choose your adventure. Or as I back in my day was Encyclopedia Brown. Um It's choose your adventure because you're given a choice. You're giving a setting. You know what you have on you. The
Mm-hmm.
DM will guide you to a certain point. What are you doing? You now have a picture in your mind of the dungeon or the forest or the battlefield or a series of goblins in front of you, maybe kobolds over here or whatever. And you know what you can do. Now you make the decision of how you want to do this, and it's all by the roll of a die. Matt,
Mm-hmm.
these right here. These right here.
Oh, I got mine in my drawer somewhere. I don't want to. I can't dig them out. They're
I
buried
have all kinds of
someplace.
shit on my shelf. If I you see I got the dice next to my Pokedex, which is next to my Weeping Angels cup, which is next to my Huckleberry Hound soda, which is next to my
Wait.
wow. I have a lot of shit up here.
So it's
Look,
not just behind you. Is you're literally surrounded.
oh, trust me. Hold on, sis. I'm gonna give
Oh.
you
Oh, a grand tour.
yes. This
God damn, sir. Sir,
what
what what
what
what you have all the things.
yes.
How do you not a hook wait. What is you have all the oh you got a black butler cozy?
Well, that's a cup. That's a mug.
N-
That's a black.
Everybody gets all the cool shit but me. Like
I
I'm
got that for
sipping
my
like
50th birthday. Don't do that. I got it
I,
for my 50th birthday.
I don't get cool shit. I want cool shit. I
Yeah,
gotta buy all my cool stuff.
those are
What
stuff I
is
had to
this?
steal,
Oh, sir. it
including
was
that.
it's a free gift. What is that? How the fuck did you get that? All right, stop showing me shit because
I've
now
had
I'm
that for
mad.
years. See, this is.
I've known you for months, sir. What are you months? Mere months. I wish. Oh God, now I'm jealous. Oh, okay, now you're back in focus. Cool, cool, cool.
Don't be
Um,
jealous. I collect a lot of shit.
you do. You do. I want to collect a lot of shit too. All I got are Funko Pops. I feel like a poser. Anyway,
But
I
to answer your
yes.
question, it's easy to get into Dungeons and Dragons if you like telling a story. I was raised on reading. I was raised on reading all types of books. Ray Bradbury is one of my all-time favorite authors.
Mr.
Love
Fahrenheit
anything from
9.
him. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The Illustrated Man, Fahrenheit 451.
451.
There Will Come Soft Rains. There's so many amazing stories that he wrote that I gravitated to. And then, you know, I read Dune, fell in love with it. I mean, you're on Arrakis and you got the Fremen, you got the Harkonnens, you got the Atreides. I mean, come on, man. You cannot go wrong. Anyway.
That was that was the original Game of Thrones.
The
That was the original Game of Thrones. People sleep on it. People sleep on it. And this is coming from somebody I love Game of Thrones. I love it. But Dune is the original Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm. And some people don't want to pay attention to that. But it's easy to get into it if you want to be part of the story. And that's what gravitated me to D&D when I was 17.
Mm.
I was 17.
See, and this is where I come back. I don't mean to keep bringing it back to me, but I didn't get to start playing until I was in my 30s.
That's okay. It wasn't
Yeah.
time for you to start earlier than that.
If I wish it had been, because I thoroughly needed to have my imagination stoked on a regular basis, and I did not have another outlet. I'm serious. I'm serious.
So we were purging the squirrel moments.
No. What squirrel moments? What do you mean?
Like you're having just now.
I don't understand.
Of course.
Wait,
course.
what's going on?
My point exactly. You see where we at now? You see where we at now? But I understand it. It's such a great tool though for focus and for using for social skills, critical thinking, mathematic skills, organizational skills, because as an adventurer you have to be able to keep track of the spells that you possess, the cantrips that you have, the powers, weapons, what supplies you have. You have to keep track of your party, what they can do, so this all goes
can collaborate together.
Correct.
Yep.
So you have that strategic thinking goes a long way when you realize what you have available.
I think the other thing that people get nervous about, people that know a little bit more about something, is or at least one of my friends, he was blown away at the time commitment. I think he was under the impression that you play this game every single day, and then he also was told that there are games that go on for years. So
there are.
Hey, what's it? MH? Yeah, no, dude, go ahead. What you got, homie? Go ahead, light it up. What question you got? Throw it in the comments, man. Don't be afraid. Nobody be afraid to ask questions in here. We can between the two of us, we can multitask.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's an absolute freaking fact.
Yeah, as long as you can keep up, we throw them at us.
Yeah, even Chris has a hard time keeping up with us half the time. Bless his heart.
Oh boy, we got to give him a break. At Blerdicorn. Ooh, Jesus.
That man does not want a break.
No.
I'm
going to stop. I'm going to stop before I get myself and him in trouble. I'm saying that I don't think people realize what the level of commitment is. It varies. Like the group that I used to play with, we would get together once a week, maybe once a month. And that's just because, let me show you his question. So, yes, we do. The both of us, we both play D&D. Yes,
I've been playing since I was 17.
I have not been playing since I was 17. Oh God, I don't even think it's.
It's just the way you said it. Oh my God, it's the way you said
it. I have not. We'll let you know that right off rip.
Thank God for my B-Stars cup, because I would probably be choking because of you.
I apologize. I can't have my guests die on me. Be careful. I think people get afraid, and I think more people don't know who to ask. Like where again, like my experience, I didn't know where to go. I didn't know who to find, and when I would find people, I didn't have an entryway into playing with them. So it's hard. Oh boy. Oh, maybe. No. Anyway. Boop. That gets you put in timeout in my room.
Wow. Anyway. Do I even want to know what that was all about?
Oh, absolutely not. You can be put on pause in my house, honey. Don't play me.
Holy
anyway,
Moses.
I think more people need to be made aware of this culture and the how inclusive it actually is.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not supposed to be this well kept secret. And I think I don't understand how it's gotten to this point. Um, Especially when you have people that know absolutely nothing about said culture making assumptions about people for clicks and likes. MH. Anyway.
Once upon a time, D&D was considered satanic. It was considered a work of the devil. And this was by white evangelical Christians who had nothing else better to do than to meddle in someone else's life. Not ever realizing and remembering once upon a time, we played pretend. We played make believe. Everything was make believe. You didn't have a real toy gun. You used a stick. You did not have the skills of a martial artist, so you pretended that you were having fights and just making all the voice, making the noise. And
Yeah,
you know,
your stick was your sword or your baseball bat or what, a number of different things.
Correct. So a lot of that got blocked because they weren't benefiting from it. If you think about it, because when Gary Gygax created Dungeons and Dragons years ago, he created something exclusively original that had a system that if you followed the system, you learn the game and you'll come to love it. Plus, it was a blooming community that no one controlled.
Right.
Keyword, control. That's why you saw all these white evangelical Christians, the Jerry Swaggarts and the Jerry Falwells and
was it Tammy Faye? Tammy Faye's husband, was it him too?
Yeah, I was just thinking. I was like,
I got
Jim
you.
Baker.
I can't think of his. There
Jim
it is.
Baker, Lester Summerall. The list goes on. All of her preaching is like, it's the devil, you know, and blah 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 blah. And I used to think,
how?
Why? Do you have nothing else better to do? Is your wife that ugly that you have to come over after what we love? Is your sex life that shitty that now you got to come after us? I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna call it like I see it as a PK. I know what it's like, so I get it. But what they
PK?
Yeah,
what's a PK?
Preacher's kid.
Oh, Lord, that explains so much.
Shut your face. Shut your face.
I say it with love, but you know it's true.
You know what? But I was me before I was even a PK, so I ain't worried about it. All I did was just slip it. I'm just like, and it was funny because when it was introduced to me as a kid, I saw this glorious world. It had nothing to do with being popular. It had nothing to do with having all of this fame and, you know, having this notoriety. It was about a group of people that wanted to play a game of pretend with a set of dice. Yep. You had a party. Your mission was to take out the dragon so you could get the treasure. Okay, who can do what? Let's go. Someone gonna live, somebody gonna die. We're gonna get experience points, we're gonna get booty, we're gonna get rich, we're gonna go get drunk, we're gonna do it again. Let's go.
Some of that will take place in real life, some of it will take place in the game.
It's always a combination of both. Let's go.
Yes.
But it was always about the imagination. Yeah. And people have shown through history that they don't like when people use their imagination. They can't stand it. They can't control it. Even now, as much as we love doing certain things, there's always going to be one or two that are going to holler and scream, well, this isn't good and conducive and blah, blah, blah. I can tell you there are a lot of kids right now who have ADHD, who can play Dungeons and Dragons and they can focus because there is a target. There is a purpose. And you give them something that they resonate with, that they can connect with. It is such an amazing guide. At my job, we have a DM. His name is Patrick. Patrick is absolutely one of the best DMs I've ever been around. This man is a natural storyteller, but he's very compelling. He runs a D&D session for kids. So these kids, I think the youngest is 5 and the oldest is 12, and they are not loud. They're not
No.
boisterous. They are focused and they want to see how this goes because if
Yeah.
you have someone telling the story, they pay attention.
You got them. You got them. I need to see how this is going to end, and I can actually be an influencer on the outcome of this story.
Exactly.
Oh,
You make it
man.
episodic. They look forward to coming back, but you
Yep.
put conditions on it. All right, we'll go and play D&D, but you got to make sure your room is clean, your homework is done, all your chores are done, and don't get in trouble in school. You've now give them an incentive outside of their house instead of, oh, okay, hold on.
I'm just supposed to do it. Yeah. Like just blind. What is it? Brain numbing, button smashing, and or pushing. Not always, but like if you're a little kid, it takes time to build up that strategy. It's you're not going in as some young kid, although there are obviously outliers. There's some prodigies that are out
Of
there.
course.
But as in this time period, I feel like the answer to sadly some people's training of their children is to shove some form of light emitting apparatus.
Shiny technology here. Shut up.
Here, be quiet. Boy. Instead of encouraging them to ask questions, even though you've heard it 8,000 times, this is the type of game to get that started, to make them start to not do what I do, which is going on random tangents and can't form a question in my own head. See? Is to help give them the ability to ask questions in a more structured manner and to have their brains come up with things that people that are more advanced or further along in age aren't likely to do anymore, or not as likely to do anymore. That's how you get your new inventions. That's how you get somebody that creates a heart valve. That's how you get somebody that creates a freaking lightsaber. Like, you know what I mean? We aren't there yet, but I'm waiting. I have it pre-ordered. I can't wait. I can't wait for more people to find out about tabletop games, because I think that is the one last frontier that is still kind of untouched by politics. It's untouched by
it has,
I mean, you know what I mean by
survived
politics,
persecution. It survived persecution by the fieriest of critics.
Yeah.
The ones who want to see it destroyed because they want to link it to their religion. When the human condition states that this is what I want to do and it is good for me, there's nothing you can do to stop that. Oh, sorry. Hey, love, what's going on? One of my favorite people popped up. That's the way we greet each other. She goes, my dad. I go, hey, I love when my people come in here, and they're all amazing young lady. One of the sweetest people everyone meet. Hey, go follow her. She's dope. Go follow the lady Mandalore. She's dope.
Hi, Aya.
My friend Kira is above board. She is top shelf. Okay.
Good. Thank you very much. And here's Tafari. Hi, sir. Good evening. How are you doing?
They did the same thing when Pokemon cards first came out. So all the cards that got cut because the pastor said, yep, that's not wrong. He is not wrong. He is not wrong at all. Unfortunately, you have people. Dark-sided. Oh, they were talking about it all. They tried to say that about Magic the Gathering. Like
anything that has to do with magic. Like, I'm always perplexed by people that adhere so closely to a religion that has people rising up from the dead, that can turn water into wine, that turn through what is it? What is it? Had oils that burn for 40 days and 40 nights. Like, I'm always mystified at the lack of imagination and their fear of anything mystical, if you
because they're stringent. They have to have proof, whether it's written or otherwise, that this is legit. Ironically, Dungeons and Dragons, anything RPG. Right now, RPGs have expanded massively. You have not just Dungeons and Dragons was the grandfather, the great grandfather, the progenitor of it all. You have vampire RPGs, Vampire the Masquerade. You have a Transformers RPG system. You have a Doctor Who RPG system. You have a Power Rangers RPG system. They now just released a Avatar RPG system. There is a Labyrinth RPG system. Dark Crystal has an RPG system. There are so many systems out here that can appeal to every type of interest. There's a Star Trek RPG system, Star Wars, Space 1999, Battlestar Galactica. The list goes on.
I don't know who this person is, but if you want to be famous, I'll help you. Keep going. Anyway.
Wow.
No idea who this is. I know it's so like of all the people, how do y'all find me? Like I'm just sitting here chilling. How do y'all find me? I didn't ask for this. I literally did not post this anywhere, and yet
she said, "How do y'all find me?" Ancient Chinese
I don't understand.
secret.
The algorithm. Anyway, okay. From Dungeons and Dragons, what is it? We talked about Dungeons and Dragons, Flux. I want to learn more about Magic the Gathering, I think.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's not tough.
I mean, so you say.
The key thing is if you have a desire to learn it and you're receptive. The key thing is
that's
being
for
receptive.
anything, isn't it?
You'd be surprised. Some people will say they're receptive, but when you introduce it to them, there are little sensibilities. There are little idiosyncrasies about it that they don't appeal to them. And then they're first say, no, I don't like it because. But they were never open-minded from the beginning. There was a conditional interest. I want to try it because I heard Dante liked it. I want to play this game because Tamika liked it. I want to try this anime because Sean, Willie, and JoJo said it was dope. Okay. So what was it about them trying it? Was it because you were trying to appeal to them? Or were you genuinely interested in learning how to play Magic the Gathering? Collecting Pokemon cards because you think they're amazing. Trying out Dungeons and Dragons because you always want to have a half-elf ranger and you want to be able to do that. What could it be? If you do it based on what other people are going to do, you're going to lose interest really quickly. Social media has proven that. There have been how many fucking trends out here? I'm sick of TikTok because every time I turn around, trend, bitch, twin, bitch, trend, bit, twin, fucker, trend, what the hell? Trend, asshole, trend. Yo, I feel like I have a Rolodex of shit. Just okay, let me throw this away. I don't follow any of the trends on mine because if you look at my TikTok, the last one I did is D&D based. The last 3 or 4 that I've done are based on Dungeons and Dragons in my experience.
I don't like TikTok personally. I have a TikTok. I do not subscribe to that tribe.
It's a tool. It is an app to be utilized.
It is for as long as they're going to let us use it. Yeah, I guess so.
But as long as you have an honest and genuine interest in learning how to play a game, that interest is what's going to guide you. That's what's going to get you there. Teaching you how to play Flux, you'll have a blast. You'll start off for a few minutes, then 3 hours later, we're still playing. Y'all just shuffle them up. I'm not gonna let you kick my ass again. Just because you made me play. I drew 3 and played all. I had nothing in my hand, and then you got. Well, you want to try it again? Fuck yeah, let's go.
See, whenever I think about all these goddamn cards, I don't know how
don't make me pull my cards out, girl.
We don't have that much time.
We don't.
We don't have that much time. Not in the grand scheme of things. Global warming is a thing.
Okay.
I don't understand. I literally don't understand how you play these. Like I know that you have a certain amount of cards that you have in your hand at any given point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Who starts? Do you need to have
The object of the
board
game.
of some sorts? Huh?
The object of the game. We're
Mm-hmm.
gonna make this easy across the board. The
Mm-hmm.
object of the game is each player has 8,000 life points. Your deck is made up of monsters, spells, and traps that you utilize to attack your opponent to reduce their life points from 8,000 to 0. You have in one of your hands a monster card. Look in your hand. Look in your hand.
Yes. Yes, I have.
Yes. Show me the two cards that you have.
Okay, I have these two. These.
Okay, you have a monster card and a spell card in your hand.
Yes.
The monster card
I don't know how you can see this shit at all.
It's easy because I know the colors. I know the colors.
Oh, okay, cool.
The monster card is the orange one. Okay.
It's close.
So if you look at that on the lower right hand side, you have two numbers. You have an attack and a defense.
And your defense. Okay. They both say 100.
That's your weapon and your armor. But that, even though the attack and defense is weak, it's its effect that makes it most dangerous. If it forms a synergy with other cards in a particular deck. The key thing of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is building a synergy and a strategy that can either be aggressive to your opponent, burn them for life points, shut them down, negate their abilities, or all of the above.
Okay. Well,
that in a nutshell. You're trying to bring them down from 8,000 to 0. Just like if you've ever seen the anime.
Yes.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay. I think I get confused by like the different types of plays that are made. It's like it's hard to figure out by reading the whatever you can do with these cards. It's hard to figure out
by
if
reading
you can
the paragraphs.
Good God, it's like it's a whole fucking story at the bottom of these goddamn cards.
The game has evolved a great deal, but for someone like you, if I were to teach you, I would make the deck as small and simple as possible to show you. Monster Reborn is unbanned.
Oh,
yeah, Tafari. Monster Reborn is unbanned. Oh. It's in every deck that I own.
Oh, wait. What is that? Okay, wait. What is that?
Monster Reborn?
Yeah, what is that?
It is a spell card that allows you to resurrect a monster from the graveyard and bring it back to the field.
Why would you ban that?
There was a time, strategy-wise, that bringing cards from the graveyard to the field, depending on the card, was rather dangerous. But the game continues to evolve. Different cards are coming out, newer cards with new effects. So cards like Monster Reborn don't have as much of an impact, but they're still fun to play. So you got to look at it from the casual side and the competitive side. I'm casual. I'll kick you in the face and buy you lunch.
Nothing personal. It's just how I play.
It's like, Hadouken, sushi. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I got you.
Okay. All right. All right. When are we going to have our tournament at Blerd? No, I'm kidding. I'm not ready for that.
No, see, at Blerd, when I see you, I'm going to have your deck already made. You're going to sit in front of me, and I'm going to teach you how to play. Tell them do the God cards next and change of heart. No, the God cards ain't going nowhere. Change of heart is already off the ban list. Nice try.
Oh, so those are both in play now.
Yeah, you can play them. Shoot, you can run through.
Wait, okay? So wait, what is banned?
There, it's a list. It's a list of cards.
Okay.
You have to go and check them out. But there's a list of cards that were considered too powerful to be played normally. Yeah.
Fuck, then why they make them?
Well, they still make them, but in competitive play.
Is it okay? So are they're banned in competitions, not in like
in casual play? Yeah, no. If you're playing with just your friends, you can use all the cards. But if you're playing in tournaments and competitive play to ascend to the world championship, these cards are not legal.
I mean, that's fair. Like, if it's something that like wipes out your entire field, then yeah, I fully get that. I don't know
True,
what this is.
but you just have
What's
to.
this?
Hey, Zoo, what's going on, girl? How you doing, sweetie? Yeah, she's using one of my emotes.
Oh, I'm trying to look to see what that is. It looks.
That was my goatee days. That's when I had just the
Oh.
goatee. You know, another amazing young lady.
Oh, hi, Zuzu.
A lot of my folks from Twitch are popping up on here. Y'all
No,
are more
I
than,
see. Come
y'all are more than
through.
free to pop in here. She's amazing, y'all. Y'all need to go follow Kira. Room full
I'm
of
all
Blerds,
right.
the Lady Mandalore herself. She is magnificent in all of her endeavors.
Oh, thank you. Nah, this dude's the flavor to savor. I'm learning all my stuff tonight from this gentleman right here. I think. Yeah, no, I want to play. Okay, so
Good.
we gotta set up some time because
Yes.
Dungeons and Dragons. I
Yes.
gotta figure out. I don't know if I want to do Yu-Gi-Oh. I think I want to do Magic the Gathering first.
Okay, we'll start you off there too.
Okay, that's it. That's all. That's all. That's that. I think that's all my little brain can handle. Ooh, I think yeah. Oh wait, is there a fairy in Magic the Gathering or is it in Yu-Gi-Oh?
There's fairies in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, no,
There
I
are
want to learn.
fairies in Magic too.
But they're not as. They're not as.
They're not cutesy.
All right, let's do Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
No, because I'm doing my cosplay as a fairy.
Oh well, then
I'm dressing up for Fayday.
I'll build you a
Not
simple
Fayday.
fairy deck.
Okay, cool. Oh, I don't want. Wait, no, I don't want it all fairies. No, never mind.
Some of the fairies are pretty badass. Don't get it twisted now.
Yeah, some, but not enough. Oh, look, I'm just saying it the way you are presenting.
The way I'm presenting it, trust me, you have no idea what these fairies are badasses.
If I smell, pardon me, if I smell fuckery afoot.
Man, we smell fuckery everywhere. It doesn't even matter where it's in the foot, the elbow, the wrist, the forehead, the neck. It doesn't even matter. But and you know what's funny? You mentioned BlurCon. This year is going to be really special, and there's going to be a lot of emotion behind it because a lot of people don't realize that we lost one of our CEOs last year. Yeah. We lost Hassan Parrish, a beautiful soul. That man, him and Hilton together created something juggernautish. Okay, they created something that everybody can get behind, and it's gonna be weird setting up this con and not hearing him there. We also lost my girl Olivia, Zazzy Cosplay. Unfortunately, at the end of February, she lost her battle with cancer, and another vibrant soul. So this is going to be a celebration of life. This is going to be a celebration of everything Blerd that you can think of. Everyone's going to come. If you're able to come to BlerdCon, y'all, I recommend you come because I'm telling you, we are going to celebrate. It's going to be indeed.
Can you give me any hints as to? I don't know if I'm allowed to ask you this. Actually, I don't want to get comfortable.
Here we go.
Do we have any panels yet?
They're doing the finalization of all panels, so everyone should be getting their emails soon.
Okay.
I know I applied, but that's right. Amazing. Before our pew pew was pew 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 pew.
One of those.
But we are still waiting on everything as far as that goes.
Okay.
But go.
I don't want to push because I know because it's getting close, and I'm like, but wait a minute, where? I know my girl. I don't want y'all selling out the show. I haven't bought my tickets yet, but it's because I'm waiting for a couple of things to come down to me. But I'm gonna get my tickets. But Cree Summer is coming, and
yes,
my voiceover mommy, I
Cree,
need her to.
From what I heard, Cree has been wanting to come to BlerdCon, and I know she's excited. You know, of course, our family, Karen Ashley, she plans to be there. Last year we had Orlando Jones. He said he wants to come back. He had such a good time. And to be able to create that type of atmosphere for even the celebrities to feel at home and unfettered and comfortable, that says a lot. So, we still have these critics out here who talk about, well, BlerdCon isn't appealing to all, and it's not just appealing just to Blerds. And sitting there going, so because it says BlerdCon, we only have to appeal to just our folks. I hate to say it, our folk don't even know how to fucking act. Our own people don't even know how to fucking act. Why am I going to do something that is counterproductive? Because there are people who want to see this space flourish. And it's all walks of life that are contributing to the success of this convention. And let me break this down to you guys too as well. For those who are watching, don't understand, we don't get paid for this. Conventions make nothing. BlerdCon is a non-profit. We make nothing. When you pay for the badge, it goes into operations for this year and next year. If I could tell you how much money, time, and energy we have put in to do this so people can feel comfortable and feel included and to feel welcome. But people can gravitate into DreamCon. Oh, DreamCon's gonna be a lot more fun.
Hey, I'm going to DreamCon. Hold on.
But you know what?
I'm going to both.
And you know what? That's fine. Eventually, I may change my mind, but I look at it like this. Blerd has been around a little longer, but we have worked harder for our reputation. DreamCon's been around less time, but they have not worked as hard because of all the influencers who come.
Okay. I
said what I said.
I know what you said.
What are they gonna do?
I know.
Take away my Social Security number?
I know, Grandpa. I just say, I feel as though both of y'all are putting in work for what you're doing.
Agreed.
One might be more. I don't want to.
I mean, nothing against RDC.
One is louder than the other.
Yeah.
One is louder than the other.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
Sorry.
It does for me. It doesn't.
In more ways than one.
Stop it. It doesn't mean that one has less value than the other.
That's true. And their value is, they're both the currency that they convey is far reaching and it appeals to a different demographic. That's fine. I'm all for it. Give variety, create a choice. But the ones that drive me crazy are the ones that want to talk down about events like DreamCon and BlerdCon and Black Label Con and all the other Afrocentric goodness, I just had the word in my hand. Anyone who is based on people of color. A Navy panel was such a good time. I laughed, cried, played. Yeah, that was my Blerdicorn combos live last year. But that's what it's all about, though. Thank you, Zutsu. I appreciate you, baby. But that's what it's all about. Create the atmosphere that is inclusive to all Afrocentric, to all indigenous, to all LGBTQ, to everyone. Those who have so many negative things to say about them don't want to contribute to this. And I've been saying this lately. Stop focusing on people who don't want to help you build. Stop trying to bring in folks who want to see you fail. Because when you do, they're not going to help you rise from the ashes. They're not going to help you become the phoenix that you should. They're going to pour water over your ashes and leave you alone.
Jesus Christ. I feel like I think most conventions are of that mindset, or at least the people that organize them. That's the purest goal. I think that it depends on who you, like you're saying, like who you invite, and who they promote as well. This is Tafari. DreamCon was more so built on the other cons not giving those featured past tense featured a shot. Both are on the same Black mission, and
that is true. That's true. Again, it appeals to a different demographic. It offers a different type of energy. But the ones I'm talking about, it's not even DreamCon itself. I have no problem with DreamCon. Maybe one day I will attend. I'm not going to race to get those tickets. I'll race for San Diego Comic-Con because that is where my heart is. I love cons like that. But my problem are the people who don't want to contribute to any of them, have nothing but wolf tickets to spew about the downsides to them. And the first one to say, well, why don't we have something like this? We do. You're just being conditional about it. Sorry. I got better things to do. I have a game room to run where people actually come and play and have a good time. Where the convention that we do things 3 days for 24 hours. So you have options to do whatever you want to do. You can be grown. You can be a kid. You can have fun. Workshops, panels, gaming, all types of stuff. How many other conventions offer 12 food trucks? No waiting.
How? With who? How? Okay, first let's back up.
What?
Because when I heard about it, I didn't believe it, and to a certain extent, I still don't. How 24 hours? How? How? At 2:45 in the a.m., y'all got something going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna tell me what I need to know. Last year, what do y'all have a?
Come on.
Is it a grown up theme after a certain hour?
Yes.
Versus okay.
Yes.
So, I'm gonna have fun.
Yes. It's anime during the day and hentai at night, ladies and gentlemen.
Because I will never in my life. Oh, not the hentai.
Oh, yeah. But Zutsu saying too, because Zutsu was there. Yeah. We literally have hentai and we have anime during the day, and after a certain time, we have hentai. And when the sun comes up, it goes right back to anime. This is for real.
Oh, wait! I gotta roll through all these comments. Or the hentai room extremely low key. Wait, Red Bull and adrenaline. I can't. You're the best person in the area and not take the hentai seriously at all. Oh my.
Yep.
Okay, I'm with it.
And they card you before you come in, so you don't have to worry about unnecessary people being in there.
I am very much team fuck them kids. I have not pushed a child down.
I was gonna say something,
decades.
but I ain't gonna say it. I was gonna say something totally different along that vein, but I'm just
something along the lines of make them kids. I'll say it. It's my show. I'll say it. I don't have any subscribers yet, so I'm not worried.
I can't with you. I can't. Oh my gosh.
When I break 100, I'll get worried.
I don't know what you're worrying for now. Just say what you're worried for now.
I'm not. I'm not.
Exactly.
But anyway, it's 11. Ooh, it's 10:40 on a Sunday. Y'all know y'all didn't go to church today anyway. I don't know. I didn't go. I went to work. I made that money. Capitalism. Anyway, I think I'm so excited to go to these cons. I need to change this banner because this banner is not giving the life that I wanted to give. I need to create a new one. I'll make a new one. Okay. I got to think on the fly though. I really can't wait to go. This year's the first year that I will be going to a con out of state.
Oh,
and
nice.
Yeah. And the fact that I'm going to 2 is a gift.
That's a blessing. That means it's meant for you.
Yeah.
Wow. Really, Chris? Really? Really, Chris?
Wait, what him say? What him say you there?
He said sometimes you have to force certain gentlemen to go to bed. Look. Okay.
He's not wrong.
He's not. But let me
throw.
I know
who Crisco Kid is.
Chris is my little brother. Chris is my little brother. Him and his Him and his amazing partner. I love them both. But let me break that down a little bit to you, because you asked the question before how we're able to do it for 24 hours.
Yes.
A lot of the staff, we're on our feet almost the entire weekend.
No.
But we also rely on our volunteers. When I know the number of volunteers I'm going to have, I can put out a schedule. And do I work? Yeah, I will put myself into the schedule as necessary. But when volunteers don't show, when people decide to flake, somebody's got to be in there. And this goes back to what I say to people. Y'all holler and scream about conventions, but you don't want to put in the work to contribute to the success. You just want to contribute to the anxiety and the anguish and the pain and just being upset and angry about everything because it's not what you thought it was going to be. The most worthwhile things in this life you have to put work into. There's no such thing as an easy million. There's no such thing as simple success. All of it came off of the back, sweat, tears, anguish, frustration, and just exhaustion of people who care.
I think a lot of people can't. I don't think enough people have ever tried to create things. Which brings me back to the whole Dungeons and Dragons thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't even gone into your own mind to create this fictitious thing, you can't value. You don't know how to value the effort somebody's put into something.
Precisely.
You know what I mean? It's me. I'm trying to build this little community that I've got going on here.
Yes, and the people here are going to help you build, because the people that I have that been following me, they know I don't deal with fake people.
No,
they don't.
No.
And you're trying to build Room Full of Blerds. That's why I am proud of you for what you're doing. I appreciate you doing this and inviting me on tonight so we can have this conversation, so people can see what you're doing. It's like, oh, Kara's got a podcast. Okay, she got an episode up. What time? Let's go. I'm there. What's good?
But see, it's like, all right, so great. Everybody's in here except for one person that I had to ban. In here having fun. Oh yeah, no, I don't play. I'm not with the shits. Don't come in here trying to be cute. We will not be having. Neither the privilege. I think you're pretty, but I don't know how to express it, so I have to be an asshole. No, I don't do that.
Oh, that's what he said?
No, that's what it was giving. That's what it was giving, which is why I go by. Anyway, so everybody's in here. Everybody's having a good time. And, oh, wait, I will let you know. Hold on. Let me put up my things.
I'm about to say, you better put it up there.
I don't do this.
Self-promotion is everything.
I don't. But everybody's in here having a good time. I will not tell you the nights I have cried about trying to keep this small little bit of community that I have together, because it's a lot of work. Like I'm that type of person that, and I'm sure the people that create cons and comic books and are trying to get a small short film or a business, a t-shirt company, makeup, all that. Everybody, every last one of them has cried about something. I guarantee you. They will never tell you. They'll never tell you. But the amount of care that you have into just one minute portion, whether it's one person that is, not doing well in your community, but you're thinking about them and trying to get them out of whatever the rut it is, to the fucking ink on this goddamn t-shirt is not lining the fuck up right. How am I supposed to get this shit out? I just need one and it won't print the right goddamn way. If people understood how much it takes to create anything and to sustain it, things would be so. I think people would be a lot more understanding. Obviously, people would be a lot more understanding.
No, but I agree with you.
It takes so much to get people to come to get outside of their own bubble.
The key thing is people get complacent because they are used to where they are, and when something new comes along that requires effort, they get scared or they become rebellious.
Mm-hmm.
Heaven forbid you've got all these creators out here who have relied on their numbers to give them clout without realizing that you haven't connected with your audience. You haven't
Mm-hmm.
connected with the people that support you. You look at the numbers and, ooh, I just gained 1,000 more followers. Do you know any of
Mm-hmm.
those 1,000 followers?
Do you know why? Do you know exactly what it is that you did in order to garner all those people?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you right now, there are people that subscribe to me. I have no fucking idea. I don't know what the fuck I did. I don't see myself as a content creator. I see myself as somebody that's just trying to put information out there to inspire people. I
But
have
that's what makes,
no
and that's why they gravitate, because you're genuine. You are genuine. A genuine nut, but genuine nonetheless. A genuine nut, but you're
that
upfront
is
about who
factual.
you are. Now we
True.
could also say, how many content creators out there have we met that are this way when we see them on social media, but when we meet them in real life, they are literally a paper mache version of what we see online.
Mm-hmm.
Because graphics can make someone look fantastic. Filters do wonders.
No
Okay.
filters though.
No, trust me.
No,
This
no filters.
this face is allergic to filters. This is not gonna happen.
I don't have the time. I really don't. I just don't.
I can't tell you how many people that I have unfollowed because I like their content, but when I meet them,
Trash.
they're not the human being that you would think. And yeah, thanks
Mm-hmm.
Zusu. Got catfished. I went to Anime NYC. There were three, I'm not gonna mention them, but I'll say there were three people that I followed before I came to Anime NYC. I tried to introduce myself to one, and I actually tried to say hello to the other two. All three of them acted like total dicks. And I'm saying the word dick, that way you don't have to worry about what the gender is. But let's just say they earned that. So as soon as I got my phone, I was like, yeah, no.
Gone. No.
Yeah, no. Because the Blerd community, we get enough flack as it is, but we take more shit from our own fucking people. And that pisses me off more than anything else. And I'm going to say it. Don't call yourself a member of the Blerd community, but you don't support the Blerd community. You want the rewards from the follows, but you're not putting in any effort to build.
You are killing me because I want to talk about something so bad, and I have been trying my damnedest to be quiet.
Black
And
Sands.
boy, boy,
Black Sands.
boy.
We grown. I'm gonna tell it like this.
How
the
much
fuck you can
of
call
your
yourself Black
ass?
Thanos? The first thing I thought of is I was like, excuse me?
I
Black
did.
Thanos?
I swear I did this. Immediately. I have never been so checked out. Never been so checked out in my whole life. Never.
When
You
I
know,
saw,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
But he's a classic example of someone that wants to create, but your skin is so thin. You're gonna have people that don't like what you do. Okay.
And that's fine.
That's fine. That's all a part of the process. But you don't send your people after this person.
No, it was so fucking weird, man. Even let's say it was the opposite. Let's say it was a positive review, but it's still a year later, and it's a year later, and you want to praise this person. Why all this? It's like, all right, that's nice, but
why the timing?
Why now? Like, it's not like this person has hasn't generated a massive following, or they're helping you with sales. No, it was literally one person's point of view that neither made or broke you.
Mm-hmm.
It does not make any sense. If it was a positive review, he wouldn't have said anything, because how many people have actually liked his stuff but have never been brought to the forefront on his screen? Tell me one person.
I can't because I'm not a
No.
fan. I'm not a fan.
I can't say that I never got the chance. There was something that just continuously never let me buy that man's comics. And who did I tell this to? I think I told Chris. I've had opportunity after opportunity. I saw him on Shark Tank on that actual episode. I'm like, oh shit, wait a minute, let me see. Let me find out about this. I wonder where I can find more information. And nothing ever happened. Saw him on Instagram. Nothing ever happened. It was just there was something that would not let me attach myself to it.
Right.
Lo and behold.
Now you understand.
I fully understand. Fully understand.
And mind you, I've actually had the opportunity to try to interact with him. I saw him at Dragon Con a few years ago. When I tell you the energy coming off of him,
it's so weird.
It's caustic. It's like watching a Black Republican who doesn't get it. It's like watching a Black Republican who doesn't get it.
Black conservative Republican.
Yeah. Blind Black conservative Republican. You don't understand what you're saying has repercussions. You're telling people you want them to support your stuff, but you're talking down about the same people because you're focused not on the people that are supporting you, but your shareholders. Your fucking shareholders. Really? And I guarantee you, Tom, Ridge, and Thorne over there don't give a shit about you. But you still want Tamika, Dante, Craig, and Wilhelmina to buy your comics, to support your property, to do all of that. And then when somebody says something that you don't like, you do exactly what Trump would do. You send an army after one motherfucking person because yo pussy is hurt.
Mr. Montel, it's been lovely speaking with you this evening.
Sorry, but you know what?
I died just now.
I'm sorry, but you know what? If you act like a little bitch, that's what you are called.
It's so fucking weird. It is so weird.
It's hurtful.
Well, it's of all the people in all of the land to have gone in on, because other people have said that they don't like it. I don't
Yeah, I don't know what made
I'm
her
frustrated because I don't understand why it had to be her. I don't understand why it had to be her. Because it's not like she went on a tirade. She's been going on a tirade for months. It was one video that was posted over a year ago that suddenly popped up on your feed.
I guarantee you somebody brought it to his attention.
I 1,000% guarantee
somebody that was in his camp that didn't like it and says, you need to address this.
Why?
For every one person that doesn't like it, there's like 3 or 4 people who do. Okay.
You've got them. You're getting people on your side. You have people that want to see more of the content that you're putting out. You have a Kickstarter. Well, people wanted to see it.
Wanted. But see, he shows the value that he holds for everybody outside of his circle.
The money circle at that. Not because the people that were in his circle were the people that were giving him, that were buying the product. That was also his circle.
Yeah, no. And now
not in his mind. Now I know, not in his mind.
Have you ever seen his IG lives?
I have not had the privilege.
I'm glad you had. I did it so you didn't have to. That man is painful to listen to, because it's not about, hey, thank you guys so much for following and sharing my thank you so much for supporting me. No, there isn't any positive praise. It's bitching about every little person who doesn't like what he's doing and why he is this and that and the other. When I saw, I'm like you, because when I saw Black Sands, I said, oh, that's great. Why do I keep seeing this damn ad? Every time I turn around, I kept seeing the same content creator talking about you should pick up your copy of Black Sand. Why? And my spirit is going, this is not where you need to be.
Yeah.
I said, okay. I almost, like you, I almost picked up something from him.
Yeah.
Right there. I almost did it at Dragon Con, but when I felt his energy, I was like, bruh,
something's not right.
No, ooh.
Something's off. Something was off. And I'm like, and I mean, everybody everywhere has bought something from some person that is probably an absolute trash human being.
Mm-hmm.
But when you are, whether you want to believe it in your own head or not, when you are starting out small, you gotta tuck that that ego away.
Come on.
You better tuck it away. That is you. Listen, look. You can save the big dick energy for a later date. Whatever bravado you want to portray or give off, and that's the other thing. I was getting phony whenever I would see him. Just thoroughly phony. And then for the pièce de résistance was him basically making fun of the Blerd community as the final nail in the coffin. You're so out of touch. You don't even know. You've literally insulted every single one of the people that have bought your product.
He literally became the Uncle Ruckus of the Blerd community. Why people are about the nicest folks to have around. They smell like lemon pledge and furniture polish.
You can't make it. Listen, look, I was looking down and I didn't see. Don't do that. Don't do that voice no more.
Come on there, Doc.
Oh, Lord. Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Wait. Don't trust them new niggas over there.
Don't trust them new niggas. I mean, I am working on being a voice actor, so I guess I had to take our opportunity that I can get.
What you mean working on? You are.
Girl, I'm trying to be like you when I grow up, you know?
No, I can't. I don't know. It's dark out here right now. I mean, I got the one.
Well, I got the nun. I got the egg. I got the egg.
We both working on it. Right, dude? Like, no, like I can't. If I put my head down. Sir. Absolutely not. I had my full face down and I froze. Just like that. Like, no. Where did that come from?
Oh, well, that's what I get for watching a lot of Adult Swim. If you know, you know. That's all I gotta say.
I gotta run that back. Well, you know. I think, what is this man's name? Mr. Carl Jones.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got a new office here in Manhattan, in New York, that he's going to start his animation company here in New York. I'm very, very certain about that. Just because of who has been on his IG. Yeah, if you know, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. If you know, you know.
I'm making it my business to accidentally, on purpose, bump into that man as much as I humanly possibly can. I am going to make it happen at some point.
Oh my goodness.
I will be a fly in his ear. Well,
I believe it. The sad part is I believe it. But if the opportunity comes, I'm going to be grateful. I'm truly going to be grateful. I'll be appreciative.
Good. Sir, no more of this bullshit.
Ooh.
I'm trying to be. Look at me. I'm trying to be. You is. Okay. That's all.
I ain't trying to get you.
It is coming, sir. It is coming. I promise.
I believe it when I hear it. You know, they look at me and go, you know what? We need someone to sound like Deckard Cain. Can you do it? Well, according to many things that I have done in my time, as long as I have an Horadric cube, I can do plenty.
We gotta get you out there. We gotta get you out on the waves, sir. It's impossible. It's impossible to not have you want something.
To get to this point, things have happened when they're supposed to happen, and I'm grateful because when the opportunity comes, I will embrace it and I will be grateful for it. Just
Laying
like
that
I'm grateful to
bathwater.
be here. It's like I'm grateful to be here. It's like, oh my gosh, I appreciate you inviting me on, man. We don't get to chat like this.
I know it's going on 2 hours. I don't know. I think we need to stop. It's 11 o'clock at night. Ain't nobody.
And I'm still not going to bed for 3 or 4 hours anyway, so it's cool.
Oh, yeah. But you weird, boo. But you weird. You gotta go to sleep.
And what's that? What's that got to do with anything?
You gotta go to sleep. You gotta make a meme. You gotta make
I
a
do.
meme. Okay.
I do.
Yes. Grown
When?
men, go to sleep. You must sleep long time soon come. Okay. Not you can't be up here all hours of the night just
Fine,
roaming
you-
around gallivanting
fine.
in the streets.
You got me on the island accent. I can't do it. I'll be the first one to say it.
Oh, that one was a little
Chris,
bit rough.
hush. He's talking about see, go to bed. Shut up, Chris.
If you went to bed, you know what? Let me stop. Okay, so Mr. Blerd, wow, and now I know I'm
Blerdicorn,
sleepy.
come on now.
Mr. Blerdicorn. Please let people know what you're working on. Are you going to have another live after you leave here this evening?
No. I actually have. I just finished editing, and I'm going to be uploading my latest YouTube video. I'm doing a con survival guide. I was doing them before COVID kicked in, but when COVID kicked in, I was like, so now I'm doing my first one post. So if anyone who has gone to cons or have never been, this is your opportunity to take a look at what I'm doing and just get an idea of how to plan and prepare and what to look out for going to your first convention or to your 41st convention, however it might be.
There's more strategy to go into cons than you could possibly think of.
Absolute facts. And
Super
some people don't quite understand that either. And I look at them and go, you thought this was gonna be easy, didn't you? Oh my gosh, how does it feel to be okay? Yeah. I do have a live with Kuro Okamika, a fantastic cosplayer, someone I've been following for a while. She's coming on. I'm already reaching out to different people. I'm going to have the first Blerdicorn forums on StreamYards starting next month. So the first one will be in May. I'm trying to get all of the guests together. It takes a lot of planning.
Planning? What's that? What's that? We shoot from the hip here on Room.
You stupid! I can't with you. Oh my goodness! Blerdicorn Speaks is still going strong. We just actually put up our latest episode of the mini-sode, and we got a full episode we're going to be recording later this week. If you're following me on Twitch, I'm trying to get back to my 3-day streaming schedule, Tuesday, Fridays, and Sundays. But more than likely, I'll do 2 because I'm trying to implement different things into what I'm creating and still try to have a life because I work 2 jobs.
Jesus, I don't know.
What?
Look, go ahead, but you're crazy. Go ahead. Go on.
Wow. Really?
I'm sitting here being quiet. I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna let you cook.
Yeah, I'm cooking now. I got food in the oven.
I know you cooking your brain cells, working 2 jobs. And
You
up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm just saying.
You stupid. I ain't paying you no attention. I'm gonna do what I need to do because I'm grown.
You are. You is man.
But we are also working hard towards making sure that BlerdCon is successful. So I am working on the tabletop aspect. If you're watching this and you would like to come, but you don't have the money, you can always volunteer to get a badge. Where you sleep is entirely up to you. That is not my part of it. But we're always looking for people to help because the more people we have to help us with the con, a lot easier to be on the staff. So I won't have to be getting cursed out by Chris because I'm staying up all hours of the night. But it's a commitment. If you want to be a volunteer, understand you're going to put a little bit of work into it. But if you do it for just the badge, then trust me, that'll be your first and last time. And whatever projects people are asking me to be a part of, I'm definitely on board with. if it's something worthwhile and it helps promote the Blerd community, that's what I'm all about.
I don't have a soundboard yet.
Trust me, I don't either. I pull it up on the online and on the internet. It's like, thank you very much for the free button. Thank you so much for the free button.
I also need to do that myself. Well, Mr. Blerd, Mr. NavyMontel, Mr. Blerdicorn, Mr. Frosty Bearded Blerdicorn. I want to say thank you so much for coming on my little bit of pod that I have going on here right now. You have made you are one of the people that helped make my entryway into this Blerd community so much easier, and I feel so welcomed and so lucky to have you be kind of my guardian angel. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I feel like the ancestors have decided that you are going to be my angel on earth, and I can never repay you for the amount of motivation, gratitude, positivity, genuineness that you bring everywhere you go.
The honor is all mine. I appreciate you for what you're trying to create, what you're trying to achieve, the mission that you're on. I know it's going to be daunting. I know there are going to be days of frustration, but you know what? I went through it too. What you're going through is nothing new. But as long as you stay focused on what you're trying to achieve and you have the positive intent, people are going to gravitate to you because they see your heart. Don't worry about what the naysayers say. Basement virgins are going to exist no matter what we say or do.
That's the clip.
The 3-day-old wet hot pockets do exist.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
The 3-day-old wet broccoli and cheese hot pockets. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I'm looking forward to seeing what else you do. Yep, Zoo, that's my girl. I'm telling you, when I tell you, I am so blessed to have so many people that support me now. You look at my Instagram and people say, well, you only got so many people. I said, no, these are people that I know. That's why everybody I follow, I know. I've had an interaction with. And if they haven't interacted with me here, they've seen me at a con or I'm approachable at a con. It's about community. It's about the interaction and the connections that you create so you can show people that they're not alone. And I wish these dumbasses who are so focused on fame and numbers would stop and realize that as quick as you got to 1 million, you can go right to 1,000. What are you going to do in the meantime?
That fall is fast and great.
When
it happens, it is scary as shit. It's scary.
Yeah. But that's fine. I've always said, I never want to be famous. I never want to be famous. I want to be well known and respected. And I'm blessed that people know me now for what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're doing a wonderful job.
I appreciate that.
Spectacular. You're doing fucking spectacular.
Oh my gosh. It's Al fucking standing, huh? So you got this right here. You got this.
Yeah, man. Johnny. Come on, Johnny. You can't.
I'm so proud of you, eh? Look at you being a fucking bully. Look at you, eh?
Oh, you're the fucking best, Smalty. You're the fucking best. God damn it. Shit. Yes.
Y'all, if y'all don't know, Kira and I can talk like this all night long. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Chris. One of us.
Oh, the best, dude. Yeah, no, we gotta stop before we'll do this for another 20 minutes. The voices.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
See, we could. See, look.
I know. Gee whiz.
All right.
Leave me
Ladies
alone.
and gentlemen. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be ending our broadcast this evening. Thank you, everybody that tuned in. All of Montel's followers, thank y'all for hanging out and listening to me prattle on and what is it? Provoke your fearless leader here.
Provoke? Wow.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Why did it have to be provocation? Why does it have to be provocation?
Because I like to poke and push the button.
Mm.
You're touching me. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for coming in, tuning in, hanging out, and actually being consistent. I'm gonna give y'all my oh, it died. Oh no, I need a battery. I lied. My red one. Oh, if I had more space, I'd do both, but I don't.
No, please don't.
Everybody, thank you. Please hit click the like, subscribe button if you're feeling ever so inclined.
Y'all follow
again, what is it? Montel. Jesus Christ, I need.
You
to
can
get
find me on
Monty's...
IG and Twitter under NavyMontel. You can find me on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok under Rogue Catnip.
Everything is scrolling right there at the bottom of the screen. Take a screenshot, write it down. I don't know, make it into Braille, whatever you need. And this is me and all of my 18 different handles right there. You can find me on Instagram at Roomful of Blerds, on Fanbase at Roomful of Blerds, on TikTok as Child of Mandalore.
Caught y'all off. See, y'all done messed this up. It's like,
you gotta pay attention.
Lady Mandalore here. What she lied
No,
to us?
no. It's Child of Mandalore.
She lied to us. This is not what I was supposed to type in. This is, she lied.
Listen, look, depending on what kind of Mandalore you're looking for right now, it might be popular underneath one of those, websites. So be careful. But everybody, please have a great week. It's Sunday. I hope y'all took care of yourselves. I hope if you needed to, you took care of others as well. You did the best that you could. Yes. And that's it, man. Just love one another. Be kind to one another. Oh, I'm stealing Chris's whole fucking outro. Good God. I just thought about it now. No, I don't want to. Anyway.
We need to work on that.
I need to work on that sincerely. Everybody, keep an eye out for each other. Promote yourself. Promote each other. And if you're ever looking for a place to feel at home, come to a room full of Blerds.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Bye. Have a good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye. You're welcome. Bye.
It